Bitcoin 95k. What is next? My special Bitcoin glasses will tell you. Bam. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, guys, wherever you are on this beautiful world. Whenever you're watching this video, welcome to the Bitcoin family channel. For the newcomers, my name is Didi. Today, I'm wearing special glasses, but I need to remind you, I am not a financial advisor. Everything in this video is just entertainment, and everything that I state is my opinion on the market, on the news, or on the lifestyle that we are living, guys. Yes, let's jump into the news first. I have 3 news items, 5 charts, 1 quote, bam. There's a company that's run by Vivek Ramawasamski or something like that. It's called Strive, and Strive just bought 5,000 Bitcoins through buying another company that was hodling 5,000 Bitcoins. This is something I believe that we will see more often in the future. Other companies buying other companies because they hodl Bitcoin. So you not buy Bitcoin, but you buy a company that hodls Bitcoin. I think there are some interesting facts about that will help you not to pay too much tax as well. I think that's a very smart move that Vivek did over there, guys. And I think more and more companies in the future will start to buy other companies, not because of the quality of the company, but because they hodl Bitcoin. Really cool move in this industry. Yes, they bought 5,000 Bitcoins by buying another company. And by that, they now own 12,000 Bitcoins. 12,000 Bitcoin, $1 billion worth of Bitcoin, guys. Who's going to buy MicroStrategy? Let me know down below. Yes, amazing move. And talking about companies, we jump into the second news item, guys. The second news item is that South Korea lifted its ban, a 9-year-old ban for companies to buy Bitcoin. So now in South Korea, companies can start to buy Bitcoin after being banned to do so for 9 years. South Korea is a big economy. If the companies of South Korea will start to buy Bitcoin as well, we might see another MicroStrategy. Maybe you need to buy another company. Maybe you need to buy like MicroStrategy, but also the South Korean version in the future. But it's a very big step. 9-year-old ban by South Korea just stopped. And now all companies in South Korea can start to buy Bitcoin. A little bit more of buying pressure, guys. And a lot of buying pressure is, of course, going to lead to what? Of course, I believe, to a Bitcoin pump. So yes, that pump to 100k is maybe already on the way. 95k today. What is next? Let's jump into the charts to show you exactly what I see. Yes, we will start with the 4-hour chart with my special glasses. Very special glasses, guys. They are pumping Bitcoin. Look, that resistance line of 94k was broken with a beautiful 4-hour candle. And the next 4-hour candle is now above it, and it's going to close in 1 hour and 7 minutes. If this candle closes above that beautiful green line, that's very bullish. That's a very beautiful short-term trend reversal, short-term 4-hour chart. I thought it would take a little bit longer. You can see this is the one I drew yesterday. I thought we could retest, etc. So we are kind of already now in that move. Do we still, or will we still see a retest of this level? Possibly, but we are very bullish at the moment. Look at that large wick over here that went all the way, guys, to 96,600. This candle will close its body above the previous body. That will be a very bullish move. And then we could take it all the way till that 97,600, which is the next level of resistance. Let's see. At least this is already bullish on the short term, which is of course amazing. Now, if you look at the 5-day chart, the Gaussian channel, I will keep repeating it because I think it's a very important chart at the moment. We need that candle to close inside the Gaussian channel in 1 day and 22 hours. That's when it's going to close, 1 day and 22 hours. You can see that here on the right side. Oh, there it says 1 day and 22 hours. Now, we are inside it, which is really, really, really positive. We need to close this body inside the channel open a new candle inside the channel, and then take it to that midline, which is around 105,000 US dollars. That will be the next resistance of the Gaussian channel. If we will be able to break that midline and take it to the top line, guys, 115, then I will tell you we will make a new all-time high. We're going to break out, retest it, and then go parabolic, in my opinion. But we are not there yet. We need to go and close this candle inside, and the next candle needs to, come close to that midline of 105K before I get more bullish. And that's also what we see here on this beautiful weekly chart that I shared with you yesterday. Oh, it's a little bit, I will clean it up, messy over there in the bottom. Look, the thing I told you was the blue line needs to be above the red line, and the red and the blue line need to be above that 20 level. Now, the red line, if you zoom in on the bottom there, is now crawling into that area. This is a weekly chart, so that candle is going to close in 4 days and 22 hours. If that candle will close in a beautiful green way like it is now, then that red line will also close above that level. And if that happens, I need to be very clear, every time that happens on the charts, we see a bullish move. Even over here, a lot of people will say, yeah, but that was like a really tiny move here into that blue area, 20. Yes, it was a tiny move, but please understand that the tiny move over there, which happened over here, when we went in that move, was around this level to there. This was a 14% move. So that's a big move, guys. It's 110 to 126,000. And that was only that small move there. If we take a look at the move before, that's this one over there. I need to draw because else you don't know where I'm talking about. This one, that move, just to measure it, was from here all the way to there. Sorry. This is a huge move. This is a move of 60%. This is like from 80K all the way to bam on the top over there, 125K. So this does matter. If that happens in 4 days, if we close that red line inside, yes, I expect more bullishness. If you zoom out to the 2-week chart, we can see that we are still far away. Look, we have the cross. The blue line is above the red line. Yes, that's bullish. We still need to go inside above the 20 level with the blue and the red line on the 2-week chart. If on the 2-week chart that happens, again, that doesn't happen that often. Here, it happened one time in 2025, and it was a massive move, like I just showed you, from 80K all the way to 125K. It happened one time in 2024. It was a massive move from around 60K all the way to 111K. It happened one time, even in 2023, there was a massive move from 26K all the way there to 70K. It doesn't happen often. If this will happen now, we can expect some bullishness. Very, very simple. Now, do we have more charts? Yes, over here, this one. You need to understand that Bitcoin is, of course, dependent on the halvings, and the halvings make sure that there is less and less Bitcoin, newly minted Bitcoin into the market. At the moment, each block is around 3.125 Bitcoin. From 2028, it will be 1.5 Bitcoin. Then 2032, it was 0.78, 0.39, 0.9. You can see it and read it. This means there's less and less new Bitcoins into the market each 4-year cycle. So the circulating supply is at the moment 19,687,500. It will grow to 20 million, and the end it will end at 21 million. Of course, a lot of those Bitcoins are also lost, I know, but at least the mining will still take till there is 21 million Bitcoin mined. Now, so you can see that the percentage of the total at the moment is 93% has been mined, 6% is still remaining, and that will take till the year 2140 before the last Bitcoin is mined. There, that is the last year. So Yeah, we have some time to go, but this explains how the mining and the circulating supply are connected together when it comes to Bitcoin. Then I have this chart, guys. This one is the business cycle, because a lot of people say that we are bullish. You know, I told you, I showed you just, we can be bullish, but we still need to, you know, make a certain move. But if we make that move, then people tell me that we are in a business cycle, which means whenever we hit that green there, that green circle on the bottom, that is a moment that we go parabolic. Green, we go parabolic. Green, we went parabolic. So the business cycle has flashed green. But I don't see the steep V. You see this is really a V shape. V shape. Here, not so much a V shape. This one looks a little bit like there. But this should mean that we go into the parabolic phase of 2026. That is what the business cycle is telling us. That is why all those people now in the Bitcoin industry are telling us we could have an extended bull market, because we're not following the 4-year cycle anymore. We're following that business cycle, and that business cycle is telling us we will go parabolic now. That is what most people believe at the moment. I'm not saying I don't believe that. I hope it will be that, but at the moment the charts do not show me that yet. The people that do believe that are the whales. And the whales, they have been buying. They have been buying a shitload, to be very honest, in the last couple of months. If you look at this chart, you can see that the purple, these are the new whales. And whale is somebody that holds more than 1,000 Bitcoin. Look, they have been accumulating a shitload all the way through 2025, and now in 2026 even creating a new all-time high in realized cap, guys, of what the whales bought. This is massive, because those whales are very important, because when they start to believe, mostly the retail and other people also start to believe and start to buy as well. We can see that they have been accumulating a lot. Now, then we have this one. This one shows you what will happen if we do or follow that business cycle. I should say it like that. If we would follow that business cycle, then this should be the pattern that we will follow. How we will move. And Bitcoin would move from January to February to March, all the way to this new top around 240K, and then pull back all the way 12 months into a bear market. So this is based on the Livermore speculative chart. So this one over there, you can see in the top a little bit. That is telling us if we have this accumulation cylinder, we will break out with a massive move. And that move is what people expect in January, February, March. Now, it is the 14th of January. We are at 95,345. So maybe that move has started. But I will start to believe it when we are reaching higher than the top of that cylinder. Then I will get more bullish. Until that moment, I am in the bear market. A different way to look at Bitcoin is not to look always at the all-time highs, but look at the yearly lows. Why are we always that focused on the highs? Maybe we should be focusing on the yearly lows, then you at least know how rich you are. So minimum are look, the low in 24 was 38.5K. The low in 25 was 75K. The low in 2023 was 16K, 25K. You can see that the low becomes higher as well. So if you understand that, then you can see also in 21, 25K was low. After that, we went even lower in the bear market before we went up again. 2025 was the bull market, that's a 75K. So 2026 low, yeah, could be lower, could be around 40, 50K if we go into a bear market. But then 2027, 8, and 9 will have a higher low than 75K again. Which means if you just are patient as an investor, no financial advice, I'm not a financial advisor, I'm just a dude with a Bitcoin cap and orange glasses. If you are an investor and you hold more than 3 years, then your low will be 75K, which is of course amazing. If that will be the new low, then Bitcoin will never go below that, and you will never feel poor again if you hodl a couple of Bitcoins. Now, that were the charts for today. I hope you really enjoyed them. I hope you understand that you need to look at the all-time, and not only look at the all-time highs, but also look at the yearly lows, guys. Now, if you did enjoy the charts, give the charts already a thumbs up and share this video already with your friends and family. And of course, subscribe to the channel. And if you want to trade, my preferred exchanges are, of course, always down below in the links, and you can use those links to sign up to those exchanges and maybe even get some extras, guys. Now, that was it. Let's jump into the next part. I hope you really enjoyed those charts, guys. Short-term, beautiful volatility, which is amazing for the traders all among us. Yes, wearing orange glasses to see everything more orange, to see a beautiful Bitcoin world around me. And since I've been wearing these, we just went up to 95K. I should keep them on all day long, guys. Now, long-term, it's the same story. I do want to be bullish, but the charts still show me, it's just a start. If we don't break those levels of resistance, 94K, 97K, and then 100K, we are still in a 12-month bear market. The moment we start to break those levels, and yes, the first part of that move now started, 95K, and the moment we will break those levels with a 4-hour candle, with a daily candle, that is the moment I will tell you, hey, I was wrong. That bear market stopped and we have another bullish push, a trend reversal. But the moment we don't do that, I will stay true to what I have seen in the last few cycles. After a top, we see a 12-month bear market. And I believe we are still in that phase. But I really hope, that the charts prove me wrong. That the charts will tell me, hey, we are going to reverse the trend, another beautiful pump, Q1 2026, all the way into a new all-time high, 160K. I hope that will happen. But as I am not a financial advisor, and everything I say in this video is no financial advice, whatever, I will be very clear. My opinion is still bearish until the charts prove me different. Now, there were the charts. Let's jump into the last part of the video, inspirational quote. Inspirational quote for today, guys. The pessimist sees difficulty in every opportunity. The optimist sees opportunities in every difficulty. That is a very important quote, guys. Because you can be a pessimist or an optimist. The glass can be half full or the glass can be half empty. Whatever you choose. But if you are an optimist, I think you have a way more beautiful life. Because you always see all the positive things while the others see all the negative things. And if you focus on negative things, you attract more negativity. If you focus on positive things, you attract more positivity. So why would you be a pessimist if you can be an optimist? The glass is half full. It's not half empty. So it's very important each and every day when you wake up and you make certain decisions and you step out of bed and you go to your job or whatever you do, be that optimist. See an opportunity in every difficulty. Because if you grab those opportunities, you could turn them in something really beautiful. Maybe into a new life. Maybe into new profits. Maybe into a better job. Maybe into whatever you need it to be. But if you're a pessimist, you will always be saying no, 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 no. And you will stay no. You need to change. Become an optimist. Wake up and be optimistic about everything in life. That is how you grab life by the balls, the bull by the horns, the plane by the steering wheel, whatever you want to do. Just be that optimist. Don't be that negative. Now, that was the inspirational quote for today, guys. Yes, short video. I hope you did enjoy it. If you did enjoy the video, give the video a thumbs up, share it with your friends and family, subscribe to the channel, hit that notification bell, and leave a comment. What do you think about my beautiful orange glasses that sees the world in a Bitcoin way? Thank you for watching and see you tomorrow again. Bam.